say this is part 3, looking through the main menu and highlighting the bits that I use all the time. Next, we're going to go back to what sort of regard as my home territory here. We look at the main menu systems in here. So we've got systems, so we've seen that for a while now. We've been looking at the individual systems and drilling down in a minute. We've also got partitions, loads of partitions. In here, it's telling me that there's 28 in here, and if I select things down, I can go down further. If it looks like anything starting with a VM, and I've got lots of those, there's 18 that start with a VM. VM1. Oop, down to 10 now. Maybe I can find the one I want, or I can just put in 77 and I can find the one I want. Okay. Also in here are virtual I/O servers. Now that's interesting in that we keep the virtual I/O servers away from the partition view. Now the systems and the virtual I/O servers are really together. They're the infrastructure along with the hypervisor, but that's in the system. And there tends to be one class of people that are dealing with infrastructure, so they are starting and stopping the machine, maybe upgrading the firmware on it, and upgrading the VIO servers as they come out once every year or so. And there's a different set of operators that deal with the partitions. They tend to are more interested in the service you're providing. Is the database up? Is the LPAR or the virtual machine is up to run the database? Or have I got all 8 of the application servers running and available in their partitions? So different classes of a person, and they maybe want to do performance tuning on their databases by adding or subtracting CPUs, but the VIO server people, well, they don't do that very often. They just give the VIO servers enough and then they leave it well alone, lock it down and don't fiddle about with it. Okay, now also up in here we have frames. Now if I had an E880 available, then I could show you that the frames where it works, but I haven't got one of those. Unfortunately my manager can't afford one. We've got shared storage pools. We'll look at that in a little bit later on, towards the end. We also got the enterprise pools. I don't have an enterprise pool. I don't have a whole group of EA80s, for example. And we also have groups in here, and we'll look at a nice powerful feature for grouping things together. In a one click you can get what of different classes. You can decide whatever these are called. Maybe these are the DB2 guys, maybe these are the WAS servers, maybe this is the SAP instances, for example, as a group, and you can bring them all up and have a look at what a particular group of machines are doing. So there are resources, that's the first one. If we go to the second one in here, we have HMC management. So we have HMC management settings. So here's the guided wizard. We could find that up in here as well, couldn't we? Network and setting those up, change the network settings. Tends to require a reboot, doesn't it? The VMC and the IPMI, that's for the new HMC based on Power 9. We've also got in here performance monitoring sessions and time and date. All the regular things, I think they all actually appear on one of the menus in the classic version, so here is the similar sorts of things. And if we click on any of these, I'm just trying to think of something on there, a nice simple one, change the date and time when it starts up. Oh, that looks just like it does on the classic version, because this is the same classic panel as being reused. No need to change that, it works fine for what it does. Right, in here, that was the settings. We've got the console management. We're doing bigger operations on the HMC. Shut down and restart, for example. Update your HMC. So again, we're choosing the console, then we're doing the update. Rather than the other way around. Back up our data if we're going to do an upgrade. Save an upgrade. Save upgrade data, for example. Manage replication. So these are less active places that you go in here. We have templates we're going to look at, and system plans we'll have a little look at later on. System plans you can probably work out what's. But let's do that now. Let's look at the system plan. And this is the one thing that isn't in the 860 version of the HMC, and everybody was very worried that the 870 version wouldn't have system plans. It takes a little while to go and find them all. I created a bunch of them earlier on, and like probably on the 31st of July, a while ago now, just to prove they're there, and we can create an import and refresh the system things. Okay, so back down in here. That will keep some people happy. This is probably the least useful item on this main menu. If we click on there, it says no. If you want to do an update, you need to go to update the HMC. You go to HMC, update the HMC, and if you've got to update resources,